Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. In this math tutorial, we are talking about equations and inequalities. Now we need to solve the first part of this question. It says 2x is equal to the root of 21x minus 5. Now we need to square both sides of that equation. So we're going to square that and square that one as well. Then we are going to have 4x squared is equal to 21x minus 5. Now we're taking everything from the right hand side to the left hand side. We are going to have 4x squared minus 21x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now to solve that, we need to factorize this left hand side. Now to factorize such, you are going to say 4x squared times 5, you are going to get 20x squared. Then you say and the middle term minus 21x factors. So you are going to look for two numbers that if you multiply them, you get that, and if you add them, you get that. And those numbers are minus 20x and minus x. Okay, so these numbers, you can just put them at that place of minus 21 because minus 20x minus x, you still get minus 21. So we're just doing that so that we'll be able to factorize. So you are going to have 4x squared minus 20x minus x plus 5 is equal to 0. We haven't changed anything because minus 20x minus x is minus 21. Now let's factor out 4x in this first one. We are going to have 4x, then x minus 5. On this one, we can factor out minus 1, then x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now we can factor out x minus 5. We are going to have x minus 5 into 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can solve the equation. Therefore, we can say now x is equal to 5 all 1 over 4. Okay, now let's look at the second part of this question, and that is B. Now, on B, we have a quadratic equation that says 2x squared minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Again, we will use that same method as above of factorizing this part so that we'll be able to solve that equation. We will multiply 2x squared and minus 1, we get minus 2x squared, and then say and the middle term minus x factors. So we look for two numbers that if you multiply, we get minus 2x squared, and if we add them, we get minus x. And those numbers are minus 2x and x. So those numbers are going to put them at that position of minus x because if you add them, you are just going to get a minus x. All right, so we're going to say this is 2x squared minus 2x plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. We can now factorize this part. We'll take out 2x. We have x minus 1. On this one, we can just take out 1 because it is the common factor. 1x minus 1 is equal to 0. And then we take out x minus 1. We got x minus 1 into 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we can solve our equation. Therefore, we say x is equal to 1 all minus 1 over 2. In the third part of this question, we need to solve this inequality. Now, let's begin by dividing minus 3 on both sides of the equation. So we are going to say minus 3, x plus 2, x minus 6. The moment we divide by minus 3, this sign changes direction. So that's greater than 0. So we are going to have x plus 2, x minus 6 is greater or equal to 0. So we're looking for the values of x for which x plus 2, x minus 6 is greater or equal to 0. If we look at this the left hand side, you realize that if we are to sketch a graph of that, we are going to have a shape that is concave up, because we know we will be having our a as a positive. All right, so now if we sketch that, we have 6 on this side and we have minus 2. Okay, now we are going to test the values of x on this side of the equation. Suppose we take a minus 3. We say minus 3 plus 2, we get a minus 1, and then we say minus 3 times minus 6, we are going to get minus 7. Minus 7 times minus 1, we get a positive answer. All right, and then we test the values of x that are between minus 2 and 6. We can just take 0 or 1, but 0 will be very easy for us. So we put 0 on that, we get 2. We put 0 on that, we get minus 6. Minus 6 times 2, you get minus 12. So we're going to have negative on that. If we do that again, we put, say, 7, we are going to get a positive. All right. So in this regard, the values of x for which this expression is greater than 0 are found, because when this is greater than 0, that means we are going to have a positive answer. So they are found in these regions. Therefore, we are going to say x is less or equal to minus 2, because values of x are starting from this point going to that other side, and x is greater or equal to 6. The values of x are starting from 6 going to the other side, and that inequality is solved. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Enjoy your day.